Subscribe. Hi. Yeah, so we're playing the survival world again today. Yes, hello Dave. In fact, that is something different about today. Yes, I have installed mods. And I promise you there's nothing weird. I just added the essential. I also added free cam. Whoops. As you could see right here. I won't use that to teleport through blocks, because that's just cheating. Anyways, actually, there's one more thing. And to get this, I'm actually going to have to grab a stick. And it is Lightmatica, because when making builds, I like to use Lightmatica. I find it very useful, and I hope you do too, because it's such a useful mod. And it was a pain trying to get these mods on as well. And one thing I did off camera was, if I can find it, this. It's actually a project book. And, yes, that does mean you got a peek at my future projects. Anyways, I realized last episode, I think you didn't get to see what was up here. You know, it isn't too complex, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, my portal. Anyway, it's been a while. It's been a week, actually, but still. So for today's episode, I would actually like to, well, I'd like to make some farms for today, because, well, how else am I gonna get food? Anyways, now, there's mainly going to be 6 farms I'm going to make. Yeah. First one is going to be a wheat farm. If you would do that, editor. Mainly because I need food, and in that same wheat farm, I'm going to use potatoes and carrots. Because I could use that for pigs and baked potatoes for food. And the second farm is going to be a cow farm, with a Japanese-style hut thing I could use to build, and I have a plan for it. And a sheep farm, which is going to be in the same style right next to it. Dave, quit it. Then we're going to make a bamboo farm, so we could get scaffolding, so we can use that for a mob farm, because that's going to be the main thing of the video, as well as a cobblestone generator, because that's just going to be useful. And one other thing, I'm actually going to use that means I have to find a jungle, and lucky for you, I have a seed map, and I promise you I did not use it to find the stronghold, in case you were thinking that, because that's just weird. Right? Like, why would you use a seed map to find a stronghold when I barely even have diamond stuff? Anyways, I'm talking too much, your attention span's getting low, let's get started. So I think first we're going to use the crop farm, and before we do that, I'm going to need some tools. So yeah, hose. Gonna need hose. Actually, I was not planning on using warped slabs, but I actually have a lot of that, so I'm gonna use it for today. Yeah, I think I've got everything. I have water, but yeah. Let's find a good place to put this crop farm. I've got an idea. I'm gonna clear these trees and see if it's a good place. Dude, I cannot get over. I can't get over this house. I really shocked myself with it. I'm actually really sad it underperformed the first episode, because I really loved how I did the house. Like, I surprised myself with it. I'm so happy with its finished product. Yeah. What? No, that wasn't a Pepsi. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, so I realize now that you guys are probably wondering why I'm doing more hardcore videos. Well, one, I really like hardcore. It's very fun, it's a nice challenge. That's a nice cave. And personally, I think it's just, I'm still doing horror videos, of course, because it's important. And in fact, that's what got my channel going off. But, I would like to do more hardcore videos, because I like making hardcore videos. They're fun, and even though not as many people see them, I don't really care. My inventory is full of leaves. Perfect. In fact, I'm gonna turn some of this wood into charcoal, because I think that could be very useful right now. Not gonna lie, the dry leaves were a nice touch, but I think they're really annoying. Like, sure, you could place blocks on them like that, and get rid of them really quickly with a water bucket, but it's just everywhere, and they're so annoying, in my opinion. Alright, so I have the area basically cleared out of dry leaves and trees, so I'm gonna place some slabs down just to get an idea of how big I want it. Is this big enough? Sure, why not? I might expand it though, so yeah. Good thing I'm right next to an ocean, so that's useful for water. Okay, so I think I have the main farm complete. I just need to plant the potatoes, wheats, and carrots. So I'm going to get started with that now. Nice. So I've planted everything I can, and I'm going to let this grow throughout the video. Hopefully, when it's done, it'll be done by the end of the video. I don't have a lot of potatoes, as you can see, but hopefully this will do, and I'm going to make some kind of workstation over here. So I'm going to grab some more stuff and go to sleep since the sun is setting. Do I have any bones? Oh, hell yeah. I've got a lot of bones. Okay, looks like we're gonna speed things up. I'm gonna do carrots and wheat first, though, because I need both of them. Awesome. I've got a lot of potatoes now. Let's first place them down here, just to get a general area of where the stuff is gonna be. And then, let's plant the potatoes I have down. Alright, 17 wheat, 29... seeds. And it's not too bad, but it's not very, like, amazing either. Yeah, see, I'm already out. This'll do for now, though. I have 17 wheat, so that's actually a good start. But before I get the cows and sheep, I need somewhere to put them. Actually, that's a really good place. Okay, yeah, I found where I'm gonna build it. I just need to get the materials to build the pen. Now, it's gonna be Japanese-style hut. Or shed, whatever you want to call it. Now, I don't have too much more dark oak wood now, but I think it might just be enough. Or at least I hope it will. It's gonna be tight, though. Now, this is actually all the fences I'm gonna use for now, because I'm gonna put something different for the walls. Got the shelves done. Now, I'm gonna need trapdoors and more stairs, so let's get started on that. I need another... okay. Oh, okay, I need more wood again. Alright, I'm gonna go plant some dark oak trees. Oh, okay. Should be enough trees for now. I'm going to put this back in my house, and then I'll let this grow while I work on the things I can work on. Okay. Now, let's sleep. Oh, yeah. I didn't even finish stripping this. Okay. Okay, should be all done. Wait. No, this isn't... Bruh. It's like that, not like... okay, that's annoying. I have a good explanation for forgetting how to do this. I built this style of house last week. Although, like, it still looks really good, I'll admit. But it's been so long. I mean, so long, meaning a week. You know what, that's actually not too long. Anyways, you know, this is why I added free cam. It's pretty good, but it's a bit basic. Is that enough? Looks kind of weird now. You know what? Yeah, it's good enough. Let's place down the torches. Alright. Now, there's one last thing I would like to do inside here. Actually, there's more than one thing. Anyways, and I don't even have enough. Oh my goodness. Oh, my trees grew. Well, I might as well mine one of them just to get a bit of wood and finish a little of the... Yeah, I'm just gonna finish it. Kind of... Honestly, I'm not really liking it as much, but it might grow on me, so I'm gonna keep it for now. Yeah! It's pretty cool. Just had to get rid of some of the dry leaves in here. And the base is... Basically, it's finished. I'd like to add some slabs at the top here, though, so I'm gonna get that done. Nice. Now I've added... These two spots are where the cows and sheep are gonna be. This is gonna be where the cows are, because it's closer to my base, and it's partly sand, and this is gonna be a sheep pen, because it has more grass in it. And, yeah, this is it. Just going to free cam for a second. Have a little look at it. It's not the best build ever, but it's nice. I like it. Simple. Either way, though, should probably get all this stuff away and get these saplings before they despawn, because that would not be very nice. I'm actually going to leave these trees here just in case I need them for something else, so I can work on other projects. But anyways, do I have any leads? No, I do not, but I do have the lead. I can make leads. Awesome, let's go grab some cows. I'm actually going to grab a few, because I feel like I would like more than one, just to get the farm going a bit quicker. And in fact, I could bring some sheep if I wanted, but I'm only going to bring 4 at a time. Do that. Alright, now let's go grab some sheep, and then the farm will be basically finished. Oh yeah, I just realized, normally when you... Whoa. Oh my goodness. I'm not even playing horror videos today. Enderman scared me. Teleported right in front of my face. But I realize now that with leads, when you don't have wheat in your hand and you just run, they tend to get stuck on blocks. But because I have wheat in my hand, they want to go towards me to eat it, and so they don't get stuck on blocks. So I just made that discovery. That's pretty cool and useful. Awesome. We have the cows, we have the sheep, pens, in a Japanese hut style. I like it so far. So we have 2 out of the 6 farms we're making today. What do I do next? I don't know. This is going to be the prep box for future projects. Like the one I'm going to be doing at the end of this video. So, that's going to suck. And I realize now I don't have enough string. Because I need dispensers. Which is going to suck. And now that I'm on the topic of farms, this wasn't included in my list. I just totally forgot I needed sugarcane. Honestly, for some reason I really don't like to do, make sugarcane farms. It's so time consuming. Of course it's raining. It's really, really annoying. Alright, I have the slabs and water down, so I'm just gonna place this sugarcane and then it'll basically be finished. Yeah, see? It's gonna have to grow over time again because I'm out of sugarcane. So I'm gonna let this grow while in the background of other stuff. Okay, so I've got still 3 out of the 6 I want to build. And there's 3 more. For the first one, or for the next one, I'm actually going to need a bit of items from my chests. Now, I actually think it would be convenient if I put this next farm down here. Because I think it's a good little spot. That there. Mine these 4 cobblestone. Place water. Find a wandering trader that sells basically nothing of use to me right now. Get free leather and leads. Get some water. Lace the water. Why is there so many iron golems up here? There's 5 of them. 5. Why? Get some lava and place the lava. Awesome. Okay, so we have a quick little cobblestone generator. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Now we have a cobblestone generator, which will be useful for stone, because I keep running out, and I don't want to keep expanding that little area. Mainly because it's going to become a sinkhole. What is that cow doing? In the meantime, I can actually harvest a little bit of my farm. I would wait until it's all complete and do it, but I am desperate for food, and I need this to start now. Oh wait, I actually placed all the wheat down. Awesome. And I think I'm going to do the same with the potatoes. Yeah. It's literally just carrots now that I need growing. I have plenty of other stuff. I'm only going to breed the cows at the moment, mainly because I need them more. So I'm going to get this started now. My next farm is actually going to require me to go exploring, which is bamboo, because I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. And one way is to go not fishing, because I am actually going to go exploring. Apparently I didn't have to search very far. That's my base. That's a jungle. A very small one, to be precise, but a jungle. Now, knowing my chances, there won't be any bamboo here, mainly because it's, like, so small, ridiculously small, that it's not even going to have anything here. Except for cows, apparently. Although there is a few cocoa beans, which I might collect. Alright. Okay. I'm just going to do this because it's going to make my life a little bit easier. Now that I imagine it, I think I should have grabbed some more, another axe. Yeah, that's a bit stupid on my part. And I realize I'm gonna need even more string, because you know what scaffolding takes? String. So I'm going to need a lot of string. Let's take a bit of this. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's take a bit of this sugarcane from the island, too, because I think it's an island. Food. That's the word I'm looking for. Why is there a fallen log in the plains biome? I didn't know they could spawn in the plains biome. I thought it was just forests only. Apparently I'm wrong. Alright, I have a good haul of items, and let's go home. Apparently I could use piglins. That could work. I mean, it would also be pretty good if there was a mine shaft. That would be ideal. But, not that lucky. Alright, we are back home. Now let's put our haul of items into the chests, and I'll do what I need to do with my bamboo. Alright, I have some sugarcane because I got lucky and found some on the island. Technically I didn't like it. Technically that wasn't entirely luck, but because it's always on an island. Anyways, I've placed the sugarcane. Now I'm gonna find a good place to put the bamboo. Now, if only you sold bamboo, that would have been very convenient. And it's already growing. Alright. Okay, I've removed the coordinates. I'm actually going to get a more cobblestone, because I'm going to need a lot of pickaxes to properly get all the pickaxes I need, because I've built a mob farm before, and last I checked, you needed a lot of stone, so I'm going to get some stone for pickaxes. And it's nighttime. I didn't even spend long under there. Bruh. Right. I forgot I had light matica on. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna make 27 stone pickaxes. I know that might seem a little bit overboard, but I promise you, it is not. But, yeah, we're starting off with 1, just in case I forget, which probably will, because it might take an hour or 2, but, anyways, I'll be back when I'm finished, yeah. Wow. Just wow. Look at all this cobblestone. This should be enough for all I need. I've been hearing a spider the entire time, so I'm kind of spooking me. Anyways, let's quickly rearrange my inventory, and I'll be back. There we go. Okay. I am going to quickly grab a lot of this cobblestone. Then let's get back home, and I'm going to put some of it into the project box, or the prep box. It is also getting to nighttime, so I'm just going to quickly head to sleep. Now, before I start, I would actually like to craft some items, or at least the items I can craft at the moment, so I'm going to do this really quickly. Okay, so while that stuff is cooking in the furnace, I'm actually going to harvest all my farms, because they seem to be all fully grown, as well as the sugarcane, so I'm going to get started on that. Okay, so I just finished harvesting all the farms. I completed the sugarcane farm because of all the ones I got. I also finished the carrots over here, so it's all complete. I've done the cows over here and sheep, and I've also done the bamboo area, which I've just added a bit to. So yeah, everything's just nicely sorted. I'm going to start making the materials in the chest. I'm gonna need some string, so I'm gonna trade with some piglins first, and then I'm gonna check in with you guys afterwards. Okay, so it turns out I don't have enough gold to trade with piglins, and I need more iron. So it looks like we're going caving. The hell? Oh, that was probably Dave. It's a brand new day. Let's go get some coal, iron, that kind of stuff, because I need it. Awesome. Hang on a second. That's an amethyst geode. Awesome. Although, more things I'm considerate about is a glow squid and some iron. I'd like to get some glowing sacks for my prep box. Make it look a bit more fancy. Let's go into this amethyst geode, get a few amethyst shards. Awesome, I have all the shards. Let's get some more iron and coal. Oh, good thing I spotted it. It's a 6 vein. Oh, there's some zombies here. Would you mind leaving me alone, please? I am not... Have to be a little bit careful. I don't want them trying to attack me while I'm trying to mine some coal. There's a lot of 8 veins. I keep finding them. I'm either really lucky or not. And it's just more common than I remembered. Wow, there is a lot of cave over here. I'm gonna have to save that for another time. Not getting much coal either. Oh well, I think that's enough caving for today. I've got all the iron I need, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, let's get out of here. Lo and behold, the prep box. Alright, let's go cook some iron. And I've got all the hoppers I need. I've got all the chests, the observers, the redstone clock, the things I'll use to kill for the drop zone, I guess. Now I just need the observers, and, well, the problem about that is I need 30 string, and that is a lot of string, which is going to be a problem. And I don't know where a mine shaft is, and I don't want to use the seed map, so I'm gonna have to kill some spiders during the night, which is gonna suck, because I have a good chance of dying, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Now I'm fully decked out in iron armor. Now that's satisfying. Right, Dave? Alright. Now I'm going to need 10 buckets for this whole thing. So I might as well grab them now. And basically, I just need string. Yeah. And it's the only thing in my plan that I don't know about. Don't have, I mean. Alright, let's get some spiders. That's a lot of zombies. Is that a freaking leader zombie? I swear. I don't want to fight the spider jockey. That could be dangerous. Whoa, okay. Alright, head back to base. I really need more sword. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna make 2 swords because I feel like I might use a lot more than I think I am. Is that 2 invisible spiders? Wow. In one night? Goodness me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like how much damage I'm taking. Okay. Any more that trying to freaking kill me? Dumb kids. It's raining. Of course it is. My goodness. Hey, 17 string in one night. That's actually not too bad. And look at this hole. It's actually not much. Actually, no. The nether. Okay, I actually need 5 string. You know, that's not too bad. I'm going into the caves. Now, last time I went over here, there was a bunch of skeletons. So let's... yeah. There we go. Oh, gold. Now there's... another... okay. Okay, I have to be extremely... I do not want to mess with that guy. Oh. Mainly because I know what the consequences will be. Bruh. Now, where on earth did you come from? That's where I found the, like, incredible... hang on a second. I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm an idiot. Look. There's literally a spider spawner here. Are you... dude. Don't look at me, I'm an idiot. Come on, I just need 2 string. Awesome. Okay, we're done. Oh, hang on a second. There's another slime chunk here? I know where one slime chunk is, but it's like further down that cave. Watch last episode to figure that out. But there's 2 slime chunks? That's cool. I'm not done. This... oh, I'm a double idiot. I need more string for scaffolding. Oh my goodness. Okay, back to the spawner. Oh yeah. 16 string, that's plenty. That'll be good for now. Let's go home. I'm sick of killing spiders. And apparently, I've googled it, and it takes from 10 to 40 seconds for them to spawn. Or 10, in between 10 and 40. That changes depending on random number generation. And it checks if there is 6 mobs. If there's 6 mobs in between a 17 by 9 by 17 area, turns out it can stop spawning. So that is actually something I did not know. I googled it, if you couldn't tell. What? Is it just me, or did that armor look weird? Like, I know it was iron armor, but it felt too shiny. No, not shiny. It felt too bright. Apparently you do need redstone for dispensers. Hopefully... Well, I'm not done with the materials just yet. I might get a few more glass, and then I will... That'll be everything, basically. Ooh, chicken's done. Alright, this should be everything I need to start the build. Now, the only problem I have is I don't have enough inventory space. So to help with that, I decided to make a chest boat. I feel like that would be pretty useful. Alright, this is the spot. It's far away enough from the beach, and I just realized there's an ocean monument over there. I could use that for a cool build at some point. Anyways, let's start building. Alright, so instead of using carpets, I'm actually going to use slabs and trapdoors, because I realize now that it's actually, with this, there's actually less space for the mobs to see you, and I find that really useful so that creepers and stuff don't blow up. Alright, so I have the killing chamber here, I'll be here, and as you can see, I could stand up like right here and they won't see me. Although I might put trapdoors along here. Right now, I won't do that. Just to save on space, I'm actually gonna put the spare items in the bundle, so I could put more space in, so I can have more cobblestone. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a risk. Yes. Okay, so I'm building the area the mobs are going to fall down onto, and the water's going to push them along into that chamber. And it's currently getting to nighttime, so I'm going to get to bed. Okay, so I have this area, but I'm going to need to build it up one more block, or one more layer. What's that noise? Just turn on captions. It's gone. I don't know what that was all about. Let me turn the captions off. Alright. So the water area's in. I'm gonna raise the wall up by 1, and I'm gonna place, like, this little, infinite water generator and fill it up all with water. And then I'll start work on the mob spawning area. Ah! Ah! That's, it's not what I was intending. How do I fix this? I might just, like, use fence gates or something, I don't know. But I am not dealing with that right now. Oh! Oh! I guess I should have lit up the area first. That probably would have been smart. Don't do that. Oh my. Okay. Let's light this area up quickly before any more mobs spawn. Alright, just because the water is flooding the actual chamber, I'm going to need to grab a few, fence gates so I could stop the mobs from, stop the water from drowning the mob chamber. Okay, I have filled it up, or I filled the boat up with cobblestone, and I think we should start work on the actual farm part. Alright, now I have fence gates here, making sure that nothing gets up. I'm actually going to mine that. I'm going to mine this cobblestone, and now let's get started on the mob shoots. Bruh, there's no way it ran out already. Alright, so I've basically finished all the layers I want to do right now, so I'm gonna start building the roof, and once again I'll tell you once I'm finished. Alright, so I've finished the roof. I'm just placing the stuff down now. Gonna make a bridge towards the actual mob grinder, because one time I built this in a separate hardcore world while training, and a skeleton shot me off and killed me, so I'm not making the same mistake again. The hell? Did it just regrow as soon as I punched it? That's actually kind of funny. Awesome, now I just gotta move this up and place a farming platform, and then it's basically done. Alright, I've placed a platform down. Now, so phantoms don't kill me, I'm just gonna place slabs like that. And I think it's basically done. I just need to place down the repeater, turn it to 4 ticks, and get rid of the water, and then it's basically done. Alright, I'm up. Oh! I was barely up there for like 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. Alright, I just gained 2 levels, and that was like after 10 seconds of AFKing. That is actually very impressive, in my opinion. Wow, I already got a tunic. Okay. Alright. I would say the farm is now complete. If you're wondering what's going to be down here, it's actually going to be a... Oh, hold on. It's actually going to be... This is going to be where a... enchanting table is going to be. It's going to be where I enchant my items so I could get fully enchanted diamond armor. Yeah. But that's probably going to be not going to happen for a while. And I would say this is mighty impressive. And I'll say, I think I actually ended off with a good amount of bones. Concerning with the extra 2, ow. Something touched my leg. Okay, well, I'll say, this is a good amount of, items, in my opinion. Like, there's 2 extra stacks of cobblestone in the generator, so I told you I'd need a lot of that. Told you I need a lot of that cobblestone. I, like, 27 pickaxes, and I barely ended off with, like, I don't know, 1/8 of what I actually got spare. And my farms are pretty much all harvestable, so I'm gonna go... Oh. Well, I'm gonna, harvest that after I do the outro off camera, because you guys don't want to see that. Wow, just look at that. That looks massive from out here, but when I get closer, it's actually not that big. How did that make any sense? Alright, well, next episode... Yeah, Dave, it's that time now. Next episode, I think I would get the diamond armor and, enchant it, because doing that in one episode would be pretty satisfying. And although it takes like 1 or 2 days for me to do that, mainly because I am so picky with my enchantments, it's actually kind of, pathetic. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing horror mods, like I said last episode, but because I was too lazy this week, that's why there wasn't one. And that's why there's a second episode of hardcore. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe. I forgot to say that last time. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.